Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday, November the 1st. Holy crap. We got 60 days till 2022. Anybody else excited? Why not? I hope you all had a great weekend. Hope you had a great Halloween. For those of you who are up and about and trick-or-treating and costuming and doing what you were doing, congratulations publicly to Karen Fry, the winner of our very own Halloween costume party event on Friday afternoon. She was an awesome Queen of Hearts. So if you haven't seen Karen Fry dressed as the Queen of Hearts, do take to Facebook because it is all over Facebook. And to everybody else who came on Friday dressed to impress, we appreciate your efforts. We appreciate your excitement and enthusiasm. And again, we hope you had a great day and a great Halloween, great weekend. So a bunch of things to take care of this morning, including getting to our winners for our Sign In to Win program. Oh man, that's going to be fun because you know I love me that wheel of names. So here's how we're going to run this morning. We're going to do some quick announcements. We're going to talk a little bit about listings and then get to our main event of pulling the winners for our 2 grand prizes. So announcements for today, really exciting day. We've got kind of a jam-packed day for you today, starting at 9:30 with Debbie Orr in her Business Builders Zoom room. You guys have an additional opportunity to reach out to all of your Sign In to Win folks today or this week. And Debbie will start you on that path this morning, just to make sure that everybody gets a follow-up phone call, right? Because remember, it really isn't about who wins this thing. It's about all the contact and all of the communication that you've had with your database. I know for a fact that for many of you, the last 3 to 4 weeks is more communication and contact that you've had with your database than maybe you've ever had before, right? And the positive information and the positive results that have been coming back from those efforts of communication have been kind of amazing. New listings, new buyers, promises for business in the first quarter of next year, right? So all that stuff, that's the whole point of a program like this. So do join Debbie Orr at 9:30. And then at 11 o'clock, we have Success Through Teams for anyone who is thinking about either joining or starting a team. This is a required session for you prior to beginning having conversations with any rainmakers if you're looking to join a team, or having conversations with people to join your team. So this is that first starting step. If you're thinking about or just want to explore what joining or starting a team looks like, that's 11 o'clock today. And as always, rainmakers, you are invited to the last 10 or 15 minutes of that to give your elevator speech. If you are currently looking for talent, we want you to be able to introduce yourselves and make some connections in that room at the tail end. So that's 11 o'clock today, right here in this Zoom room. Then at 1 o'clock today, we have pies. It's November, so it must be pie month, right? So we're going to move right from Sign In to Win this morning, pull that winner, do some follow-up in the next couple of days, and get the next program immediately started, and that is the November Thanksgiving Gratitude Pie giveaway. So do join us at 1 o'clock to get all of the details on what that program looks like. It's the same and yet very different than the Sign In to Win that we just went through. So do join us at 1 o'clock for that information. And then at 3 o'clock today, you saw last week, I invited you all to a KW Investment Group kickoff meeting. This is the second investment group kickoff meeting that we're having. Last spring, we held one. A whole ton of you came to that. We ended up with an LLC of 20 different partners. Many of you on this call are partners in that venture, and we are excited to continue that opportunity for anybody who wants it. So come at 3 o'clock if you want more information about group investment property purchases. All right, that's and tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Let's just plug this one real quick. Tomorrow at 11 o'clock, Carlos will walk you through the KW Consumer app. Many of you saw the preview to this class last week on Tuesday morning right here on this 9 a.m. Zoom. If you're not utilizing the consumer app at a high level, do plug in tomorrow right here in this Zoom room, 11 o'clock, and Carlos will walk you through step by step and answer all of your questions. All right, with that, let's just have a quick conversation regarding listings. As you know, we had our last listings targeted time period evaporate as of last night at midnight, right? We had a goal of taking, as an organization, 308 new listings between September the 1st and last night, October the 31st. And so where we hit, now again, this is not a big shocker because I've been giving you some updates, right? So for the first time in 2021, we didn't hit our target. We've hit and exceeded our target in every other 60-day period of time. This past opportunity we had for 308. As an organization, we did take 244 listings in that 2-month time period. So about 78% of our stated goal. However, if you look at the numbers and go back to 2019 to see what we did in 2019, 2020 is a tough year to kind of benchmark off of. So in 2019, we took 207 listings in that same time period. So we were up 16% over 2019, down a bit from 2020. And so when you kind of even it all out, I don't know, I think we didn't do too badly, right? So congratulations to everyone who contributed to that. It being the 1st of November, however, we're just going to do it all over again. Come on, you didn't think you were going to get away with the holiday period listing not showing up. So here's what we have. The next 61 days, right, between now and New Year's Eve. In 2018, as an organization, we took 116 listings during that time period. In 2019, I think most of us went on vacation because we took 81. I don't know what happened there. And then last year, we took 158 in that time period, right? And so here's what I decided. 158, I don't know, it sounds kind of lame to me. I don't know, it sounds a little like too much pumpkin pie or something like that. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take the fact that we exceeded these last 2 months, we exceeded 2019 by 16%, and just use that as a growth factor. So we're going to look at 158 increased by 16%. So our new goal between now and the end of the year is 183 new listings, 183 new listings, right? There are 100 and almost 30 of us on this call. If everyone just takes one, we're almost, just take one tomorrow, everybody, and then we've got almost nothing to do between now and the end of the year. How does that sound like a plan? So 183 new listings, it's about 20 a week. We've been averaging more than 20 a week in the last couple of weeks. So knowing that we have holidays between now and the end of the year, knowing that we have seasonality start to creep in, we just have to stay really massively focused on not letting any of that stuff distract us and continue to push for as many listings as possible. Remember, the listings you take in November and December feed your income in the first quarter of 2022, right? Your income for 2022 begins today. And so you've got to stay really focused on continuing to list at a high level and list at a high level as an organization to stay on top, create cushion in the winter, and make sure that you are achieving at a high level. So 183, I'll keep you posted as to how we're doing. Get out and list. All right, get on with it, they say. Here we go. We're going to watch a quick video because last night I took the over 1,500 names of our sign in to win entrants. You can't do a wheel of names with 1,500 people. I tried. It doesn't work, right? You get to about 112 and it says, please stop, no more. So here's what we did. We had a random number generator generate 20 random numbers. And those 20 people are on the wheel of names. Take a look. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is Sunday, Halloween. Happy Halloween to everybody. Um, Coming at you this afternoon to skew down our over 1,500 entrants into our Sign In to Win program. 1,500 names is way too many names to have on the wheel of names for a spin for the win. So we are going to randomly generate 20 numbers and then match those 20 numbers to the names on the master list, so that we have 20 names on the wheel of names on Monday morning to spin that twice for our 2 grand prizes. So allow me to share my screen with you so that you can see the numbers randomly generate. Here is our random number generator. Our numbers go from a minimum of 3 to a maximum of 1527. We are going to generate 20 random numbers and have them list from lowest to highest. And they will pop up right down here in 3, 2, 1, calculate. Alrighty, so there are our numbers. 20 randomly generated numbers to correspond to the master list. I'll now read out the names as they appear on the master list so that you can hear who is on that list. All right, guys, so those were the numbers that we generated. If anyone wants to see the rest of that video, it gets really boring because it's me going through 1,500 names and telling you who it is. I'm going to do that for you right this minute so that you know whether or not someone in your list gave you, made the cut. However, we do have it recorded in case anyone wants clarity that it was all done fairly and the numbers match and all that good stuff. But here are the top 20 finalists, if you will. Tim Rezak, Sarah Yatsenko, Breland Cyphers, Natalia Bolshakova, Allison Houlihan, Dina Nielsen, Stephen Brussels, Eric Wicks, Lizbeth Reddington, Debbie Fall, Myra Humphrey Dixon, Diana Baracaldo, Emily Vanini, Anna Moran Aravallo, Lisa Abruscato, Robert Walsh, Melanie Andrash, Antonio Salvatore, Blake Winocour, and Denise LaCour. Those are your 20. So with that, I'm going to do 2 quick things. I'm going to stop the recording because